Hi and welcome to Outwell.com. In this session we're going to be taking a look at our Hartford L, which is in our deluxe collection, characterised by these long grey and black panels all the way around the outside of the tent, just giving it that little bit extra detail. The fabric of the tent is our Outtex 4000 material, which is a PU coated polyester with tape seams and a hydrostatic head of 4000mm. The frame of the tent is made up of these Duratec fiberglass poles, which are all colour coded, making it much more simple to pitch. The poles themselves are much stronger than standard fiberglass poles because they have a protective sheath on the outside and lots of crisscrossing fibres all the way along them, so that when the pole starts to bend it doesn't break or snap anywhere near as quickly. Some features we can see here is the innovative Outwell Wind Stabilizer System, which directly attaches the fly sheet onto the pole. What that does is it makes the tent much stronger in higher winds. In fact, this tent has been tested to withstand a force 9 on the Beaufort scale, which represents 47 to 54 miles an hour of wind. So good peace of mind that the tent is going to stand up to strong winds. Also, the frame at the back across each sleeping compartment, we can see that we use the Outwell extended frame system, giving you much better head height for the floor space of the tent. Coming down here, we can see all the way around the tent that we use luminous guylines, so they're nice and easy to see at night. You're not going to trip over them. Each guyline also has its own retainer, so that when it comes to packing away the tent, you can roll this up in your hand, pop it in here, and it's going to be much easier to get to the next time you use the tent. Another feature of the tent is the Outwell Easy Pegging System, which we give you 3 different types of pegs. We give you these steel pegs for each corner of the tent. We then give you the luminous plastic pegs to go with the luminous guylines. And then we give you the black plastic pegs for all the other pegging points, making it nice and easy and ensuring you've got the right peg in the right place. Down at the front of the tent here, we can see that there is a mud valance, which is just there so that rainwater can hit the tent and run away from the front. The porch area itself is quite different because we have these Gothic arch style poles in here, which increases the head height and also increases the stability as well. The porch area itself is a good size. As you can see, there's enough space for some storage needs out here. The ground sheet that we use is a double coated polyethylene, which is a bathtub style and it is detachable as well. The hydrostatic head of this is 10,000mm, and as you can see, it's really tough and really durable. Stepping in to the main living area of the tent, we can see that we've got these large windows at the front here, which allow a lot of light into the tent, increasing the sense of space. Each window also has its own toggle up curtain, which can be brought up from the bottom, and it can either be hung halfway up, or we can completely close the windows just for that little bit extra privacy. Above these windows we have the external ventilation, which corresponds to the outside ventilation panels. The ground sheet in the tent, in the living area rather, is the same material as the outside, but the difference here is that it's the Outwell sealed ground sheet system, so it is actually completely sealed all the way around this living area, not letting any water in and keeping out those bugs as well. Above my head here we have a couple of skylight windows, again allowing lots of light in here. There's also a lantern hanging point, which has cable ties which run down towards our cable entry point at the front door here, allowing you to bring in your mains cables and allowing you still to be able to close your front door. As you can see, there's a lot of space in this tent. We have these tables and chairs and still lots of space around them. There's an entrance towards the back of the tent, which again has a large window on here and mesh panelling that you can drop down to increase ventilation. The sleeping compartments that we have here, there's a 3-man and a 3-man, and each sleeping compartment also has some storage pockets on the outside, some storage pockets on the inside, and again large mesh panels to increase ventilation there as well. Optional extras for this tent include a carpet for the living area, making it a little bit more comfortable under your feet. There's also a footprint available which will go underneath the ground sheet, giving you a little bit better protection, and there is also a front extension available for this tent as well, and that is our Hartford L.